All right, so Brown Sugar by the Rolling Stones today. We are going to be playing Keith Richards' part, and so we are going to be in open G. So what we have to do is tune our E string down to a D, so down a whole step. Our A string needs to go down to a G, so that's down a whole step. And then it's G, B, D, those strings 4, 3, and 2 all stay the same. And then our high E string goes down to a D as well. So then we've got D, G, D, G, B, and D. So if you play that, that's just an open G chord. And so for Keith Richards' part, we are essentially just going to be playing strings 2, 3, and 4 for this. You can add in the 5th string sometimes, but I think honestly it sounds good just to play these 3 strings. All right, so we are going to do the intro, and so in the intro we are going to be playing these chords that we've done in other songs. So we're going to start up here on the 12th fret with our first finger, and we're going to bar the 12th fret with our first finger, and then we're going to put our 3rd finger on the 14th fret of the 4th string, and then our 2nd finger on the 13th fret of the 2nd string. And so we've got this shape that looks like this. And we're going to be using this shape a lot. And so this is kind of like a C chord, like that we're barring. So to begin this song, we're going to start on the with our fingers pushed down. So our first finger is barring the 12th fret. Our fingers are pushed down, and we're going to play this chord. And then we're going to go down to this 5th fret. And our fingers are going to be in that same shape. So this whole intro, we're just moving from the 12th fret to the 5th fret. And we've got our 3rd and 2nd finger that we're going to put on at the beginning. So it's going to be, and then down to the 5th fret. And then add those fingers. And so we repeat this 4 times, and there's a couple different variations. So the first time it goes 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So essentially we are hitting on beat 2 of each time we're playing this first chord at the top. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's the intro slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's the interlude. And so for the interlude, just like the intro, we are going to be barring our first fret on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string, and we're going to be sliding that all over the place. And then we're going to be adding on other different notes. So here's the interlude. I'll play it first. So it's going to go like this, starting on the 8th fret. Up to the 8th fret. So as you see, my first finger is just sliding all around, but I'm always keeping these 3 strings barred. So essentially we're going from the 8th fret down to the 5th fret to the 1st fret to the 3rd fret back to the 5th fret. And so now the only thing that we're adding on is on this first one, the 8th fret, we're going to add on our 3rd finger on the 10th fret. Then we're going to go down to the 5th string, add that. I'm using my 3rd finger. You can use your 2nd finger or 3rd to add the 2nd string, 6th fret. And then we go down to the 1st fret, and we're going to add our 3rd finger to the 3rd string, 3rd fret. And then we're going to slide up to the 3rd fret. And we're going to keep that 3rd finger on the same string, but on the 5th fret now. And then we're going to slide it up to the 5th fret and add that 6th fret on the 2nd string. And the second time around, it repeats it. There's a slight variation, so it goes. This is all the same. Down to the 5th fret, add the 6th fret here on the 2nd string. Go to the 1st fret. And then this is the difference. We've got the 4th fret on the 2nd string. And then we go up to the 5th fret. And I'm kind of hammering that. And so this is essentially this shape where I'm just adding that 1 finger. So here's the interlude slowly. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, and here's the verse, and we're going to continue with this same thing for the verse. So our first finger is going to be barring the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string again, and we're just going to be moving this around. So we're going to start on the 5th fret, and we're going to go move up to the 10th fret, and so we add those fingers on, back down to the 5th fret, down to the 3rd fret, back to the 5th fret. So one more time, here's that verse. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 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 And there are strumming variations that you can do. You can add more chord hits in if you want to. So, for example, you could add 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 2. As long as you keep your hand moving in this 8th note strum pattern, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, and here is the chorus section, and this is going to be so we're going to be using the same sort of concept throughout the chorus as well. But the chorus actually goes to this open G. So that's how we're going to start it. So it's, and then we're going to add on the we can go to the 3rd fret, back to open, and then 5, 3, open. And so these are all just using strings 2, 3, and 4. And so the rhythm is, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. So one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and so the second part of the chorus is we're going to be doing 5th fret, and then adding the 7th fret on the 4th string and the 6th fret on the 2nd string. So the whole chorus is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeats this. All right, in the outro, same concept here again at the end. We are going to start up here on the 12th fret, and we're going to add on to the 4th string on the 14th fret, and then our 2nd string on the 13th fret. So and then we go down to the 5th fret and do that same shape on the 5th fret. So we add our 4th string on the 7th fret and the 2nd string on the 6th fret. So the whole outro goes like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Yeah, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Said, yeah.